Wickety wickety whack, it's your boy Mac coming at you with another great tutorial from me to you, because that is just what I do. And today we will be wrapping up the text tutorials in Final Cut, or at least the custom text. I did air quotes there for custom, you couldn't see them, but all we've been working with is the custom selection here. So you go to the text thing as per usual, go down to the custom, just drag it in your timeline. Replace, of course, and then okay, some options that we haven't touched on before we'll start with is like just have your text in. I don't know what that did, but we'll go ahead and just work on the text anyway. Some layers got duplicated, so you can make your text whenever you want, as you know, but then you get what do they call it? There's styles, I guess. There's a lot to choose from, or there's not too many. There's a fair amount though. But we haven't touched on this part yet. And then, of course, you can put things like glows and outlines. They each have their own sub-menus down here, picking the color, opacity, all that stuff. But then in the main section, the title section, every option has both an in and an out position. And we've worked in, like, specific ones before, but you haven't really seen the whole thing yet. And, like, that everything's connected. Like, there's an in, or what? An in opacity and an out opacity, and basically what that does is like in opacity shows how the text starts out, and then out opacity is the way you'd fade it out in the end. And pretty much there's just a lot of customizable options here. And I guess this is just showing that it's connected from the beginning to the end of your text. So you can mess with it all you want, change the things like the scale, tracking, blur. The blur can be a good one, I guess. Some of them aren't too useful, but I guess if you're doing like a title sequence, some things like the blur, opacity, and maybe the scaling can come in use. So just mess with it. But if you've watched all the text tutorials, then you should be a text master by now at Final Cut 10. Enjoy.